What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your buddy, the 14th Prime, and today we are fresh off a Hasbro Pulse. And I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking already. Why is he showing us a picture of the Nemesis that was last year's Titan that had nothing to do with today? Well, this is what I want you to pay attention to. Look at her legs, look at the midsection, look at the hands, look at the shoulders, look at the chest, and notice the knees do come off to form guns. Now, look at the shoulders, look at the hands, look at the chest, look at the legs, look how the wings come off of the legs, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think this is going to be a commander class toy. I believe what we're looking at, 99.9% of me feels as though what we are looking at is next year's Titan. They didn't put him on that poster so big for no reason. The wings of the Nemesis, just like the wings here. The long, bland legs in the front, same as the Nemesis. The way the feet collapse underneath of it, same as the Nemesis. Now, let's look at the Legacy United poster. And I realize it's no longer evolution, thank God. Because at first, looking at this poster, I thought, well, maybe he's going to be a commander and he'll, combine with Megatron because the picture of Megatron shows him with some extra pieces on it, but they didn't show that today. But at the same time, look how big he is on here. Obviously, Windblade is big because she's obviously in the forefront, but Tidal Wave to me looks like they're saying, yes, you're finally getting him. But anyway, before we get to that, let's look at the little rock monsters that we got to see, rock lords. That basically it's a lava trike, and they will form a combiner later on, just like the Dinobots did. Apparently, this is from the Headmasters cartoon. It was Weaponizer, actually now called Armorizers. This was what all those rock listings were. So basically, they look like they have little rock textures, but they still transform into vehicles. We got a better look at Windblade today. Not the Japanese Fury models or the ones that don't transform but just have a bra and panties on. No, this is not that Windblade. This is an actual toy collector's Windblade. Because all the other ones that I can remember were either like Cyberverse. There was one in Combiner Wars, I think, or Titans Return, but it was hard to find. And like Walmart had two for the entire year. We are finally getting a decent Windblade. She looks absolutely amazing. The fans do still come off. So does the headpiece, the little fan in the back of her hair. I never understood that, but it does come off. Shout out to this guy, aka Big E. I'm not gonna try to pronounce his name, but they call him Big E. He was inducted into the Transformers Hall of Fame. This man has inspired our childhoods for 35 years. He's been one of the designers. So shout out to him for being inducted into the Transformers Hall of Fame. We also got a new image of Hot Shot and Jolt, but we knew that was coming. You know what I mean? We did get some leaks earlier this week. And then we go into these guys. Man, Tigerhawk, who is Tigertron and Air Razor fused together. This looks amazing. Just look at him. Like, there was a lot of reveals today and they are really stretching across different. I've never even heard of the Infernac universe before. I've been watching Transformers since it's been on. You know what I mean? Since '84. I've never heard of that. I've seen Red Comics, manga. I've watched Japanese DVDs. But yes, Animated Prime. We knew about that one, so we're not going to take too much time up on him. And then we get the Pirates, Thundertron. This guy looks absolutely amazing, and even with this toy, his alt mode is like a little homage to the Zoids toys, another brand from Hasbro. Like, so we got Rock Lords, we've got old stuff, we've got new stuff, we've got the Space Pirates, we've got Windblade, and I tell you what else they did. They went ahead and brought in the rescue bots. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, we get Chase. Now, something that they said during PulseCon, I'm going to go back and listen to it again, but he said later on down the line, you're going to be amazed and shocked at what else happens. I'm thinking this might be our combiner, or a part of our combiner, coming up next year. We also got to see animated Bumblebee. We knew that this was coming also. We knew Windblade, Optimus, and Bumblebee were all coming. Now, the one thing I did notice today watching this with them in hand, was that it looks really, 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 really small. Really small. A lot smaller than I thought. So then we got Boulder Crash, Magnus, which has the magmatic rock look. He turns into this armored Humvee. You can take the arms off and make a battering ram on the front. Awesome looking toy. Awesome looking toy. Again, they're going with the rocks. They're going with the rock features. You can take the hammer off, put it on the top of the car. Anyway, it looks amazing. It looks absolutely amazing. These were all those rock listings that we saw last year. Okay, so also look at this Tasmanian Kid core class is coming out. Like, that's what I'm saying. They are going to the far depths of the Transformers universe to make sure everybody is happy with this line. Who would have thought we would have got a new Tasmanian Kid? Now, the picture that they showed shows that he's going to be red as opposed to this rust-colored brown, but we will see and time will tell. We got to look at core class Energon Megatron. Also an awesome figure that will be coming out in 2024. If they keep going with these Energon toys, we might have a lot more to look forward to here later on in the future. But back to what I was talking about in the beginning of the video, look at the legs on this guy. They are pretty much the exact same legs as the Nemesis. Exact same, almost. Now this is an old picture of Tidal Wave, so don't, all you young kids that have never seen this before, don't think that I got an image before. But my thing is, like, in comparison, the legs are the same. The midsection is the same. The hands, the way that the hands would fold in on him are the same. So I know I put a poll up saying, do y'all think it was a Commander, or do you think it's next year's Titan? Do you think it combines with Megatron? I think parts of it will come off and maybe connect to Megatron because it's in the poster. Megatron is in the poster with a couple added parts. I believe. I don't own that Megatron, so I'm not sure, but I'm pretty positive that the Megatron that was shown does have extra parts on it. With that being said, okay, here you can see this image where it shows them combined. Now, this was the old version. This isn't the new one, I hope. But yes, him and Tidal Wave were made back then to combine with each other. I think that it'd be pretty safe to say that this one won't combine with him because that would look absolutely crazy, but I think there will be parts or pieces that come off to make, to combine with Megatron. But 99.9% of me, like a couple months ago, I asked somebody on Instagram that works at Hasbro if they were going to retool the Nemesis into Tidal Wave, and their response was, "Oh, we would never do that, wink wink." And I would have put the screenshot, because I screenshot it, I would have put it in this video, but I didn't think of it until right now as I was talking to you. I don't write scripts, I'm live. So, but looking at this, look at the purple and the gray. This is going to be an incredible looking Titan next year. Even the legs, the way the wings are on the legs, I can see the Nemesis in this up and down. You know what I mean? Like, it's no denying this will definitely be retooled from the Nemesis. And what do? They retooled, Metroplex or Fort Max off of Metroplex. They retooled Omega Supreme from Scorponaut. They, Devastator was, Predaking was kind of a retool somewhat. Anyway, the whole point is, and look at how big they drew this guy on the poster. You don't draw somebody that big and they not be the Titan. You know what I mean? Now I'm saying before, they put the ships in the far background. So, but the ships were still in the picture. We knew we were getting the toys. Side note, shout out to all of y'all at Hasbro Pulse, especially when you said, oh, we all, they say we make every toy on the box. Yes, I do. And I've said it for years. I felt like that was personally for me. It probably wasn't, but don't take my 8 seconds of fame. But anyway, it's your buddy the 14th Prime. Again, let me know what you think. Do you think that, look at it. Look at it. If that's not The Nemesis, I don't know what it is. But again, it's your buddy the 14th Prime. Let me know what y'all think about the lineup of the toys that we're getting this year. Let me know if you're excited about next year's Titan. I do not own any boat Transformers whatsoever. The only boat that I want is Sea Spray. So I can see me passing on this. After the Ark and the Nemesis and like the basic cities, I said I was done. And once the Nemesis came out, yeah, I'm pretty much done. But anyway, this was a great pulse. I can't wait for the next one. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. It's your buddy the 14th Prime. Y'all have a wonderful afternoon.